Hello, I am Magda and I am here at the TIS booth and you are watching Custom Offsets TV.
What's going on, guys? Phil here from Custom Offsets TV on YouTube with
Junior.
It's kind of loud out here because we've got the Flex Seal booth and they're going ham back here. We're bringing you all the new wheels from TIS SEMA 2019. So, as you guys know, 544 has been the most popular. No, it's just been the most popular wheel for like the last 2 years in a row, pretty much. But this is the finish you know and love. This, however, is new. So this is the now machined face. So they've had the milling going on forever, black and milled, as well as the chrome finish, and now they have this machined face. So I'm sure that's gonna really pop off. Directional style, not a true directional wheel though, so keep that in mind. And then I do like what they did with the rim of the wheel here. Ever since it first came out, got rid of the rivets, but just put the name on there.
Well, a lot of Forged companies do that, even though these are cast wheels.
Yeah.
It still has that like Forged look by having the big name around it, and it makes it different than the rivets, which I love.
Yep. So we won't spend a lot of time on that. I think we'll jump to the new stuff. So above my head. What?
You forgot the best one.
Oh, the one on the bottom.
All right, so down here, we have the TIS544 with red milling. I love it, but it's only available in 22x12, 6.5.5.
Which, not to be confused with the exclusive TIS and Custom Offsets
in the red
and black milled like combo. This one's the all black wheel with the milling that's then cleared red, pretty much.
Yes.
So.
And this is hot. Like taking this, putting on a truck with like red suspension, red accents, or even a red truck with these black wheels, like I love it. And
this will be in stock. This isn't like a custom color just for SEMA. They're gonna actually have these on the shelf so we can ship them right to you.
Yeah.
All right, now we'll jump to...
This one's my favorite new one.
Yeah, so this is the 547.
Yes.
Kind of taking a lot of what the TIS544 has and then just straightening it out.
Cleaning it up, yeah.
Yes.
This bad boy is gonna be available in like 2012, 2212, 2412, 2612. All 12 wides from 20-inch all the way to 26-inch.
Kind of following that trend that we've seen where companies are making them taller and taller, larger diameters, but not going super, super wide. We're seeing most of them cap out at that 12 wide range. So.
But a lot of the companies now with like their Forged wheels are kind of like dying off. So I'm assuming in the future we'll end up seeing this in a 14 and maybe even a 16 wide, just because I have a really good feeling this wheel is gonna pop off and do insanely well. And then you're gonna need a 14 wide. You might even need a 16 wide if you wanna go 26-16 for the big boys. I love it.
And then we'll jump to the 48. Was something else you wanted to talk about too?
Yeah, it's also all exposed lug.
Yes.
So 5, 6, or 8 lug, they're all exposed lugs, so you can run your spike lug nuts and it's gonna look awesome.
There.
Okay, now you ready for your 548?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So this is the 548. This is the second new wheel that TIS has out for SEMA 2019 this year. Pretty straightforward design, but if you look at all three of them together, they all kind of like match. They all kind of have a brand now where it kind of just, you look at it and you know that that's a TIS wheel. And very simple, very clean.
Because TIS had they had plenty of wheels. Then they had the 544 and everybody knew what that one was. Yep. Then there were like no other options that people were really, really stoked about. Now you have choices. There's a whole family of wheels, so you don't have to get the 544 and be the same as everybody else. You can also get this. And what I like about the 548 too is like all the different levels that are going on. There's like three or four different levels to that where the spokes like cross over each other, and then there's some nice deep milling in there too.
So the 547 is all single drilled, meaning that it's basically made 4H bolt pattern. The 548 they did something a little bit different with though, and all of the caps are dual drilled, but they have a custom covered cap that's kind of new to this styled wheel to make it so it looks like a single drilled wheel.
Yeah, so you actually put this outer piece on first, essentially, and you can rotate it to cover up the holes that you're not using.
And then you put the cap on after that, both of them on, and then you just put your spike lug nuts on and you're good to go.
And then no one has any idea that it's a dual drilled wheel. So it just makes it easier as far as part numbers go and shipping these things out to you guys. And it makes the wheels a little bit more affordable too, which is nice. So.
And the cap itself kind of flows with the wheel, which is nice. It's not.
It doesn't
too,
look like it's randomly put in there.
Yeah. So
a lot of them that have the rotating caps kind of don't look quite right.
Yep.
But this one fits in really nice.
Yep. Some different, some cool. Adding that in for the TIS548. So new feature that TIS has. Pretty cool feature. That's all we got. So that's the TIS booth. We've got like 4 more booths here in the ATV section of SEMA. There's some really cool stuff coming up. We just showed you some really cool stuff. You're gonna want to subscribe.
YouTube.com/Custom Offsets TV. That's where you hit it. If you want to get the wheels, they'll be on Custom Offsets in the near future.
Peace.